Okay, welcome back. In this video we're going to have a look over the TT indicator, how I personally use it, and we'll look at a couple of different things and a couple of different time frames as well. So as we discussed in the last video, for green we would consider this an uptrend starting. So if we were to get an alert here on this first candle, let me take that magnet tool off. I use a trend line actually. Okay, so say at the end of this candle we get a buy signal. The background prints green. What we can then do is enter at the start of the second candle in the series. Now once we've done that, we need to set a stop loss. Personally, I like to set my stop loss below the last low, which would be this area here. Okay, so as we watch the price progress, eventually we get an orange background, which tells us that the price is going to consolidate or pull back. In this case it did a bit of both, and then we follow on to get a new buy signal. Now when I get a new buy signal, what I like to do is move my stop up to the last low, in which case would be just below this candle here. And once we've done that, then we've actually moved our stop up above our buy-in price, which was originally just by here. So in this case on Bitcoin, within about a week or maybe 10 days or so, we're in profit and we've managed to lock that profit in. So we'll keep an eye, see what happens. We go green again. Now you could move your stop up again to the previous low, which I would consider to be here. More consolidation. We get another series of green, telling us the trend is going upwards. We then turn to orange again. Now you could move your stop up to the new low, but since we've had quite a move up, it's totally up to you. But personally, I'd probably move my stop up with the candles by this point to make sure I don't give back too much to the market. So maybe I'd have my stop along here, in which case I'd have got stopped out just before we had the signal that the trend was over. Continuing on, within the next few days we get another green uptrend beginning. So we could enter at the top of that candle, which is going to be roughly the bottom of the next day. Let me just zoom that in a little. On these 2 days here, well, we would have been stopped out on the 10th of November there. The 11th, we wouldn't have had a buy signal. 12th, 13th, wouldn't have had an uptrend starting signal. So by the end of the 14th, midnight the 15th, we would get in there, or I certainly would. So we have another few days up, and we go to consolidation, in which case I'd probably move my stop up by this point, since we're already in healthy profit. Probably this low here. See, we made a little bit of a pullback and carried on going, so I'd probably assume that's a safe place to put a stop. Price moves up again. We get more consolidation, which actually the price continued moving, and then we had a strong uptrend. Well, this is the journey to 20,000. We all know how this went. Now, to be honest, if I was still in the trade by this point, I'd probably be moving my stop up every day. I mean, that would be a little tight for me just by there. But I could have said it that tight and I could have got stopped out. You never know. However, if you were lucky enough to follow your stops up after every green, you could have got stopped out around the 15,000 mark perhaps, if you were trading it on the daily. Anyway, let's take a look at some of the coins. We'll look at some stocks as well. Maybe some fiat currencies, and we'll check the different time frames as well.